Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here. In today's video, we are gonna spectate a pro match. It's from the Purge tournament, and it's gonna be between Navi Esports and Rix.gg. And do you guys know what's gonna be the most exciting part? The Kha'Zix is the current rank 1 player with 1800 LP. Then in the top lane, we have Renekton, that's random. He is rank 3 right now. And he has another account in top 15, so he has 2 accounts within top 15 basically. Then we have here C7, known from AoV 07. He is rank 2 right now, and he has another account. I think I know he has another account in Challenger, but I don't know how high it is. But this account is Challenger, and the rank 2 account is also his account. And basically, this full lobby is full Challenger, and then we have Rixdoom, who's rank 4. So rank 2, rank 3, rank 4 versus rank 1. But obviously, the ranking doesn't mean too much. It's just about who plays the most, or who spams the most 5Q, or who spams the most pre-made. Because in the end, in a pro tournament, your rank doesn't matter. It doesn't show how good you are. But let's hop right into it. If you guys... Wait a second. If you guys want to see more content like this, then write it down below in the comments. And question of the day will be, what is your favorite pick in pro play? Yeah, like the favorite champion in pro gameplay. Like a pro Lee Sin, a pro Z, or whatever. Write them below in the comments. Question of the day. Anyways, it's gonna be Vex on Kha'Zix against Vi on C7, 07. I call him 07 because he used that name for 4 years in AoV. Also one of the best AoV players, and consistently 2 accounts in top 10 in Challenger since Season 2. Then we have Random, who is consistently one of the best ranked players, solo queue players, competitive players. In my opinion, he is the best Baron laner in Europe. Snitch, one of the most consistent mid laners. Yeah, like Rix.gg have been winning 3 times the Origin Series monthly finals. They lost the grand finals though in the playoffs, but overall consistently one of the best teams. Then Doom, who has 2 accounts in the top 10. Clue, also Challenger. I guess one of the best supports. Like, each of these players are one of the best players for their role, basically. I think the main focus will definitely be yeah, to focus on the rank 1 player. If you can gap rank 2, rank 3, rank 4. I mean, it's a pro match, so obviously every single player is gonna matter. But you know, for the clickbait, for the hype. Okay, Garen getting good poken. Renekton is very low life. And he's gonna get the first blood solo kill. That is actually a surprise to me, because Random usually plays it really well. But my explanation, okay, they get the kill on Vi. My explanation is, when he killed the ward, he skilled the second ability, so he can auto-attack second ability, get the ward, but because of that, his laning phase, level 1, or his trading potential is weaker than having the first ability, and his wave was kind of fucked because he had to use the enhanced first ability to heal up again, because he had a bad trade. And then, I guess, Garen is very good at poking, going for short trades, and that he goes for the all-in S1 third ability. And Fee told me that he put second at the level 2, he put the point into the second ability, so he doesn't fuck up his wave. So I think that was the reason how he managed to set up a good wave and keeps poking, and then just had better trades. Because usually you wouldn't expect the Renekton to lose against Garen. I called him best Baron lane, so I need to defend him, because in my opinion he's really, really good, like both solo queue and competitive. So I guess he just had unlucky game, because you will see what's gonna happen in this game, and like everyone has bad games. Like if I have a bad game on stream, it's like happens, or a bad game in pro play happens. Like it all boils down to the consistency, and in the end, this is just one match. They tried to catch Vi and Diana tried to catch Morgana, but she ended up surviving thanks to the Black Shield, and then they get the kill on Snitch. Where was I? In the end, the consistency matters. Like, if you are the best basically for a long period of time, for months, for multiple seasons, for multiple tournaments, then having one bad day doesn't mean that you are suddenly a way worse player or something. Like, it all boils down to the consistency. Maybe next time they play against each other, he's gonna smurf again, but yeah. One match doesn't mean too much, or one game doesn't mean too much. Except when it's Worlds. Then it means a lot. That is very important, but if it's just a community tournament anyways. Okay, they're gonna trade. Kazi's gonna secure the Inferno Dragon. This is pretty good, especially on scaling champions like Morgana and Orianna. Their poking damage is gonna be really, really annoying. Rick's gonna trade for the Herald, so they can secure the first turret, which is gonna give them global gold. Okay, let's see the gold right now. Kazik's gonna go for the Dust Blade. Vi looks like... I know 07 likes to go Trinity, so maybe he's just gonna go for Trinity build and not Black Cleaver. He should have enough now for Trinity if he backports. Okay, Vex gonna jump in onto Doom, tries to get him, he's very low. Yeku comes in, Snitch comes in. Then Clue jumps in again and they get... Doom survives and they get the kill onto Show. At the same time, top lane, Herald is getting used so they can secure the first turret. Okay, they're still behind in gold though, even though they got the first turret. Question is, could they have contested the Inferno Dragon instead of trading? Because you always have to consider if it's worth to give up Inferno. If you could have fought the teamfight maybe, so Morgana, Orianna very strong, Braum, Garen frontline if he comes, versus... Rakan Diana is a great combo, and they have the Vi for pickoff. Not sure. Because giving Inferno to Orianna and Morgana is gonna hurt them a lot, because the damage scaling is crazy on those champions. Because they are very good late game poking champions, and having that bonus damage from the Inferno is gonna benefit them a lot. They do have that first turret though. That's usually if you have a strong side top laner like a split push, Camille or Fiora, that's the play to go for, because then she can farm up more freely, shove harder, and then rotate. Okay, they're gonna try for the same engage onto Yeku again. This time it's gonna work out. They get that kill with a Vi Diana combo. So two ultimates are out for that one kill. They are not getting any objectives out of this. Okay, ignite onto him and ultimate, and he gets that kill actually. Solo kill by Fee again. 2 solo kills by Garen. And because of this, you guys will see a Garen video soon. Or maybe you guys have seen the Garen video already. Because I've made another Garen video and I have asked Fee for his build. This is pretty much a standard build. You either go for the full tank build with Sunfire Rush, or you go for the Black Cleaver into full tank. So it's still a standard build that people have used in the past. I feel like one thing that Random should have done is, the moment he died early, First Blood, I think he should have just went for the Black Cleaver Sterox Gauge. Because now he's very squishy and he's behind, and if you fall behind on a Renekton and you go for the Blade of the Rune King, it's very hard to come back, and your teamfight value is not great. Because, honestly, as a Renekton, you always want to be ahead and have the 2 items early on. Blade of the Rune King and the Black Cleaver. And then get the Sterox Gauge, so you're really tanky in teamfights. But if you're behind and you're still getting those 2 items, you will be very squishy in teamfights. Or in general, very squishy. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, great shockwave by Hydro, getting a 3-man ultimate. But Garen jumps in, gets caught by the Vi ultimate, and they get the kill actually. Looked like a really good ultimate by Hydro. Garen tried to follow it up on the turret, but he ended up dying. In the end, Clue gets caught by the Morgana poke, or by the Morgana bind that just killed him. So it's a 1-for-1 actually. Kha'Zix does secure the Cloud Dragon though, and Cloud Dragon is huge. That's, in competitive, Cloud Dragon is one of the best dragons just for the mobility value that you get, so you can rotate quicker. And on champions like Darius, having or not having Cloud Dragon is going to be a big difference between being able to catch people or not being able to catch people. Okay, let's see, the gold difference is 3k right now, plus 2 dragons in favor of Na'Vi. Turret wise, 1-for-1. So nothing too special. Who has the better scaling? Jhin falls off, and Orianna is a late game beast. They also have the frontline of Braum and Garen. So I don't think Jhin can even kill the... Like, the issue about having Jhin is you don't have the damage in teamfights to kill the frontline of Garen and Braum, especially a fat Garen. 8k gold Garen with... Oh, I think... He clears one wave, he's gonna have Stoneplate, and then he's gonna be super tanky in teamfights. Because Sterox Gauge gives you a shield, Stoneplate gives you also more HP. Wait, does it give you damage reduction or more HP? Wait, let me check really quick. Just always forget it. Yeah, it gives you also more HP. And so you get Sterox Gauge Shield, you get Stoneplate HP, and damage reduction on the second ability of Garen. Okay, now they're forcing the mid turret with a Rift Herald. That's good. They didn't even need the Herald, honestly. They just wasted the Herald. I mean, probably ran out anyway, so they just used it. They got the mid turret and the bot turret right now, securing all the tier 1 turrets. And having the mid turret is gonna be insanely good for Na'Vi, because now they can shove the wave really hard. They can rotate between the lanes easier. They can set up deep wards, set up traps. Renekton tries to backport in the bush. Vex catches him in that bush, and look at the damage that Kha'Zix did on Renekton, having a Blade of the Rune King and Black Cleaver, literally getting one-shotted by Kha'Zix, who has almost the same gold. But yeah, random is mental boomed at this point. Getting one-shotted like that when you're backporting, he is mental boomed inside. Mental boomed. Like, at this point, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever, go next. I think that team comp is also just... Like, when I was talking to Vex, he said they thought that team comp is weaker. I guess it just all boiled down to Renekton falling behind against Garen, when he should have been winning. I think Renekton is winning this matchup usually. So because of that, Rix has to face a huge front line of Braum and Garen, and they don't have the DPS to kill the Garen. And then in the backline they have the Morgana, Orianna poke, and the lower they get, Kha'Zix can just come in, find the picks, get those isolation pickoffs, and then just keep jumping back and forth. So now at this point, having both two super tanky frontliners in combination with two poking champions and tons of CC, very hard for Rix to deal with, and especially Renekton that falls behind is just super useless. 4-man ultimate by Hydro, nice shockwave. But the others were not in position to, yeah, commit on that play. Okay, Fee tried to ultimate, but he got away, so wasted ultimate by Garen. Used ultimate on the wrong target. Ooh. So far playing pretty clean macro. Having 3 dragons, 3 turrets, and a 7k gold lead. I mean, at this point of the game, I would just, I guess, bait for the Baron. Try to catch people, set up vision around Baron, try to lure them in, and then collapse on them. Because teamfight-wise, they should easily win it. So either they just rush it, or they force it and then collapse. Or they try to set up wards around Baron, try to set up a bush trap when they're trying to check the Baron and then collapse on them. I mean, obviously shove them waves in and then try to make the play happen. Okay, Morgana is getting collapsed right here, and looks like she is gonna end up dying. Okay, Vi jumping in. Kha'Zix has to flash out, Rakan tries to jump in, but he's gonna manage to escape. Garen's gonna join now. He had to shove, or he shoved in the bot wave. Good damage, and look how tanky he is. Look at how fucking tanky this guy is. And what they did, what Na'Vi did before this teamfight is they shoved the wave in the mid lane and in the bot lane. So the bot turret took decent amount of damage already. Getting the mid turret right here because of better wave management. And Garen's gonna catch Renekton again. Another kill for Fee on that Garen. This is basically a Garen. Honestly, so far it's a Garen show. The biggest difference so far is the Garen. That is just super strong compared to the Renekton. So Renekton isn't even a frontline. He only has Black Cleaver for some HP, but besides that he can't really tank that much. Especially if he's 3k gold behind compared to a Garen. Garen went for... Oh, he went for Deadman's Plate actually. Oh, I used the wrong build. I didn't go for Deadman's Plate. Oh no. He goes for Sunfire Guardian Angel. He does... Oh, wait. I went for the wrong build in my video. Unlucky, whatever. Deadman's Plate is good, yeah. Especially against that comp, because the only AP damage is Snitch on that Diana. But Snitch doesn't even have Void Stuff anyways. So he won't damage or do damage against Garen anyways. Okay, let's see. That Shockwave? One-man Shockwave. Okay, Braum ultimate hits someone. Garen in the backline kills the Jhin immediately. Okay, and now they're just picking them off one by one. And that's the ace. Okay, he's gonna spawn. He's gonna already position himself. Okay, the idea was if Vi jumps over the wall, Garen will be ready to finish him off. But that's the ace. I mean, at this point, like I said, if they just start Baron or they fight around Baron, they already have the lead. It's very easy for them to just win the team fight. Because Orianna, Morgana, they're crowd control, they're scaling, they have the Inferno, Cloud Dragon, Ocean Dragon. And Jhin doesn't do damage, Jhin just sports off. Jhin can never ever kill Braum or Garen. Never. Like, his damage in the late game or in the mid-late game is just not good unless you're super fat, and he's not fat. He only has 11k gold. That's one kill for Kha'Zix right here. Bam, he jumps in. Look at the damage of Kha'Zix. He gets the reset. He's gonna jump onto the Renekton. Already a double kill. He gets the triple kill with the third ability, with the second ability. He's gonna jump in. He gets the quad kill. Quad kill for Vex. He jumps in again. Does he get the pentakill? No, Snitch denies him. He doesn't want to give him the pentakill for the clickbait. Why are you doing this to me? No pentakill clickbait for Vex. Unlucky. But yeah, there's commit for the game. I think comp-wise... let's think about the comp of each draft. Boom. Do I click forward? Come on. Hello, Mr. Darkbreaker. Continue. Let's look at damage. Most damage by Vex, 25k. And even Garen had the second most damage, and 15k damage almost tanked. 22, 25, he took so much damage. 10k, 7, 16k, 5. Braum, 5.9k, 5.6. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, no. What are you doing? Aye. But yeah, a Jhin that falls behind is just a bot, basically. A Jhin that falls behind is a bot. So they have the Kha'Zix, great assassin, good damage, good jungle control, good ganks. Braum for peeling and engage, very good frontline. Garen for frontline purposes mainly, for the Orianna Morgana setup. And he's also a great weak side champion. Did well, like he's a decent duelist against most champions. So he's usually not gonna lose the lane. Who beats him? I guess Fiora, a good Fiora beats him. But otherwise he can hold the lane against most champions pretty decently. Most gold in the game, 17k gold almost. Yeah, random. Unlucky, buddy. A bad game happens. Happens to the best of us. I think the main issue was they both were really low life, but Garen had early level 1, level 2 better traits, and then he just ended up winning. But usually Renekton should be winning. So Renekton falling behind means one person is not gonna be a good frontline anymore, a good split push pressure, because usually Renekton would also enable them to have more pressure in the top lane, so Garen can't rotate that easily. And Garen just jumps in. I mean, Renekton jumps in. I don't know, I don't like that comp, honestly. I don't know why Vex said that comp is so better. I guess the early game is better, obviously. So if they snowball early, this team comp is really good. But scaling wise, this team comp is better. Like, who's scaling here? The only one who's really strong in the late game is Diana, I guess. And they rely really on the Vi Rakan combo to pick off people and with the Renekton. So they had triple pick off. Vi ultimate, Renekton dashes and stuns them, Rakan ultimate, and then Diana ultimate. And then from far away, Jhin can just pick off the people that are low life. But they really rely, I guess the Renekton Vi combo is really good to snowball in the top lane. Usually. Or with the Rakan in teamfights. They had great pick-off potential. Good hard engage. And the idea is basically to win early game really hard. But if one person loses hard in his lane, 1 versus 1 without any jungle interference, then that's just the whole concept of that team comp just falls apart. And then having the Garen being so far ahead early on, getting so much gold, getting so tanky, and then you have the Orianna Morgana that these guys can never reach because they have to deal with a Garen in their face the whole time who can silence, does a lot of damage, and peels, like they have the Braum peel as well, and then they just keep, like Orianna shockwaves were pretty good overall. Then Morgana with the binding, with the ultimate, with a black shield. And then Kha'Zix, when they're low after the teamfight, or when they're splitting up during the teamfight, Kha'Zix jumps in, one shot, bam, 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 he just picks people off one by one, isolation-wise. But yeah. I feel like they should have tried to fight Inferno Dragon. I don't know why they didn't want to fight, because yeah, Orianna Morgana are good at team fighting, especially the first dragon. But I guess that's the best opportunity where they are not at the late game scaling peak yet. Because they both went for the Archangel Luden, Death Cap. They have insane scaling, and if they get the Inferno Dragon for free... And Renekton is good at team fights. They don't need to trade necessary. I feel like if they maybe try to fight out the Inferno Dragon, Vi can catch... the thing about Vi ultimate is the Morgana shield blocks... cock blocks. Like, you try to ultimate someone, Morgana can just give black shield and he's not gonna get knocked out. So Morgana is very good against the engage, because she can at least save... Like, just, I guess, for Orianna or for Kha'Zix, but these two, they don't care, they are super tanky. But let's assume they play the Inferno teamfight really well. Rakan finds the engage in combination with Vi, Renekton, Diana ultimate, and then Jhin hopefully in the backline doesn't get hit by anyone. Kha'Zix will obviously try to jump onto Jhin when he's in the backline using his ultimate, so he's gonna try to flank and try to kill him and then back off again. Like when you saw his gank, he tried to get him. They obviously have also good peeling, like Orianna, they try to engage, Morgana gives black shield, Morgana bind, Morgana ultimate, Orianna ultimate, Braum ultimate. They also have great peeling, that's the issue. But if they get the great engage synergy, maybe they could have won the Inferno, but they traded and I don't feel like the trade was worth. Because even though they got the first 2 global gold, they were still behind in gold. They got the Inferno Dragon. Inferno and Orianna Morgana, I don't think you can give it. I don't think you can give it, especially if they build for a scaling build anyways. Like, how are you supposed to ever win with this team comp against a scaling comp? Like, you need to hard... The whole game plan was basically, these two need to hard win and snowball the top side. This is basically the game plan, I guess. Get the Herald, snowball, kill the Garen, Renekton it super fat, and then in teamfights he jumps in, he just one-shots people with a Borg combo. When Renekton is ahead, he is so fucking strong in teamfights. He can basically jump onto any squishy and one-shot them with his Blade of the Rune King enhanced second ability combo. But because he fell behind, they couldn't abuse that fact. Or the Renekton usually can abuse the top laner super hard, snowball, and then they move from the top lane into the other lanes. And from there on, they can keep snowballing and picking off people, because their pick off potential overall is really, really strong. Yeah. Scaling wise, this is better, but the win con basically fell off when Renekton fell behind. That's my opinion. Write down your opinion down below in the comments if you guys want to see more Game 2 of this tournament. I have this recorded as well. If you guys want to see that, comment. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I see you next time. Bye-bye.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.